When I arrived, it feels like I arrived to my destination after being on a journey. That feeling, that emotional feeling of arrival or completion or peace, that moment, I had two epiphanies. I had one, then closely followed up by another one. This resulted in a very euphoric feeling as well. And I was very lightheaded and everything that goes with many intense breakthroughs and energy work that I'd been doing. And then I was able to articulate it in the best way I could by writing the story. And I'll share the first epiphany with you now. And the other could be the ultimate one, the ultimate breakthrough I've ever had. I'm sharing that at the end of my book. So yes, it's a hook to read my book. I'll share the first epiphany in the best way I can put it into words, as it's more of a feeling. And the feeling is, I realised what I needed to do and be in that moment, like intuitive guidance, looking for the best words to describe it, rather than being directed or being told by someone else, this is what you need to do, which is ironic really, because I'm writing my book and I'm actually not writing the book to say you should do this. I'm saying this is what I experienced. You may choose to adopt some of the thought processes and the energy healings, and I'm sure you will benefit from them. This is my experience and also my interpretation of my experience. So there's irony there where I'm saying we read books to learn and grow, and we want to sometimes also experience what the writer has experienced. So I'm ultimately saying that it's a challenge to articulate this. Or in my case, I'll talk about my experience. I had the realisation, this is the epiphany I had. I had the realisation of what I needed to do and what I needed to be, and it was really all about being me. As cliched as this sounds, rather than hearing it from someone else. And I'll use a general example. I'm sure we can relate to this. We may want to make a change in our life. We may want to change our finances, our body, our relationships, you name it, our health, you name it, whatever it is, whatever your change may be, your desire. We can consciously and logically and intelligently know that we should do this and this to result in this outcome. This is coaching, this is books, this is advice, this is well-meaning friends and family saying you should do this, or why don't you do this, and you think, yeah, that's a great idea, that sounds great, I should do that, I'm sure that would work for me. So for me, in my experience with my, what I say, path to peace, was that I had the realisation, like a knowing of being me, rather than hearing it from someone else. I could have had all the advice in the world, and I did have lots of advice, and watched a million YouTube videos, which I did, and spoken to many wise people, followed people, etc., etc. Though my intuitive download, we can call it, message, guidance, inner knowing was what I needed to do, and that was the epiphany. Listen to me.